And on Monday, a federal judge in Florida struck down the federal mask mandate for travelers. This applies to planes, trains, and buses immediately.
And 9 News reporter John Glasgow joins us live from DIA this morning. John, travel's going to look a lot different than it used to.
Yeah, this is a huge shift in policy. Masks have been required on public transportation since the pandemic started. And here at the airport, the airlines, they've also been very strict about enforcing those masks when people are traveling. So with this new ruling, passengers now have the option to wear a mask, and TSA will not be enforcing that masking policy. Have a look here behind me. This is the security check-in, and we have noticed that there's been a sort of split as to whether or not people are wearing masks or not. The TSA members, they are still wearing masks in some cases, and passengers are also wearing masks. So right now it's sort of a split decision whether or not people are going to continue with this policy. This comes after a federal judge in Florida ruled that the CDC had overstepped its authority when it issued a mask mandate for planes and other forms of public transportation. The Biden administration says that the order is no longer in effect while the ruling is being reviewed. Now, some airlines are also following TSA's lead. Masks are now optional on Southwest, United, and Delta. The court's ruling comes less than a week after the CDC extended the mandate for 15 days with a rise in COVID infections nationwide. Passengers that we talked to today say that they're split on this new guidance.
Oh, I think it's long overdue. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a frequent traveler, and look at the crowds. Anyway, I think it's great.
I think we should keep it. Because we're not out of the woods yet, right? We have different variances happening, and I think it's important to stay focused on keeping other people healthy.
So the CDC does recommend that people still wear a mask when they're on public transportation. DIA says that they're going to start taking down some of the signage here in the airport. Now, a decision from RTD on whether or not they'll remove the masking policy could come later today when the board meets a little bit later this afternoon.
Yeah, and you probably want to still carry your mask too, just in case, because it is varying from airport to airport and airline to airline. Also, John, is it possible that this ruling could be appealed?
That is a possibility, Natasha, as right now it's being reviewed. The Justice Department, they have not made a comment whether or not they do plan to appeal this, but it is something that is being considered at this time.
All right, John, thank you.